So, an excellent question you can ask yourself is, why am I driven? As I've wrote nicely here on the whiteboard. Now, I was thinking about this morning, that why am I driven to achieve certain goals? All right. Is it money? Is it lifestyle? What is it? I was thinking about it. So, I am driven because I take action. All right. When there is inaction, there is kind of a decrease in quality of life, I would say. Because without that action being taken, where do you actually feel importance? Where do you feel purpose? Now, this is something that I've been dealing with over the last few years, I would say. Ups and downs, challenges, obstacles. And every time it's because of a lack of taking action. What is taking action? What does it actually mean, taking action? Taking action means aligning yourself with a vision, not just a goal, with a vision, a real true vision of where you want to go in life. Don't worry about the how. And then taking the action to bring forth that reality. This includes writing an identity shifting document, the identity you wish to become, your higher self. Because the identity you wish to become and the identity you are now are one. There's just your barrier of limitation that's keeping it back. But that's for another video. So why am I driven? Why do I stay driven? And I thought to myself that there are a multitude of reasons. One of them includes the sacrifice that your parents and your family made for you to be where you are now is one of the reasons as to why you should be driven. Why you should want to attain not just a better life for yourself, but for other people. When you have people that are indirectly dependent on your success, what else are you going to do? Are you not going to take action? Are you going to be restricting yourself? Are you going to be self-sabotaging because of how you feel? But what about the people that have done so much for you? What about the people that love and care for you? Now, you might not always get support in the ways that you want. You might not get support in the way that your father or your mother is supporting your exact dream. It might not be the case. But they do support you in getting you to where you are now and willing to support you in ways that you might not see. But it's stuff like, they will always make sure that you have a house to stay at. They'll always make sure you have a home to live in. They'll always make sure that you have something to eat. And that is fundamental support. I was thinking about the other day that, wow, all this music and all these flashy things that people talk about. And then you think to yourself, man, actually, I could do the same. I got a house, I got a bed, I got food. There's people out there that don't have it. So I could do the same thing. I could also make this song, or I can make this video about, look at my lifestyle. Because to some degree, I'm levels above many people that are suffering and truly suffering. So we really take for granted what we do have, all right? And we also take for granted what our family does for us. So that's one of them. The next one is your quality of life. So your quality of life is automatically improved when you take action. Your quality of life is significantly impacted by the action that you take. So the action that are aligned with your visions, that are aligned with your true self, that gives you purpose, and that makes your quality of life better. But also in a material sense as well. You want to be able to pay for things. You want to be able to buy what you want without looking at the price. You want these things. So, is it aligned with your purpose? Is it aligned with your vision? If yes, then take that journey. Keep taking the action. Keep, taking the steps. Keep on planning and executing, and then you will attain that vision and bring it forth. Most importantly, as to why I am driven, is because that I know that is my higher intention. Higher intention means that what I think now, I intend to be lazy, Well, it might not be intentional, but that's our natural state. Let's say I open a social media, let's say I start binge watching something on social media or a show on Netflix or YouTube. Not that these things are completely bad, but the control of it is what's important, all right? So imagine I just do that and I just be lazy. You see, I didn't really take time to, consistently chip away at the actions I'm supposed to take. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just do this thing. Which also comes around to intention as well. So that is why I stay driven. That is why I realize the importance of my vision. It's for my loved ones. It's for myself. It's so that I can reduce that stress that I might go through in life, as I have financial stress, especially. Because financial stress is not just financial stress. It's a culmination. It affects many areas. So that is why I stay driven. Because I want these things. And I want these things for me. And I want these things for my loved ones. I want to do it to pay respect to the sacrifices that my parents have made. And I want to do it to pay respect to myself. Because the only person you really need to prove to is yourself, especially when you've been down bad, especially when you've been in situations that are completely undesirable and unfavorable. But then when you start taking the action and your quality of life becomes better, and you start seeing the fruits of your labor, you start seeing the harvest of all the seeds that you've sown, then you realize this is why I am driven. I'm driven because I want to experience these beautiful things. I want to experience what it's like to live a stress-free life, stress-free from finances. Stress is inevitable, but stress-free from finances, stress-free from the struggle of looking at the prices of things, paying rent, doing this, doing that. Oh, I want to go here. Oop, can't do that. Free from those things, because it is possible. The only person that sets the limitation is myself. The only person that bounds myself is myself. But the higher version of me, the identity of me, that is the one who achieves those goals, my goals. He's unbound. He is unlimited. He achieves what he sets out to achieve, and he remains consistent in those things. And he is completely driven. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a good one. And remember, ask yourself these questions. Reflect, reflect. I don't have all the answers, but trust me, you have all the answers. Just reflect. Be bored. Just reflect, and you will see that how much you learn about yourself and about the world, about what you should do, and about your purpose and how you go about creating that. Have a good one. Thank you.